and the new series, The Terminalist, starring Chris Pratt. Watch now, only on Prime Video. Our three judges scoring this contest at Off the Outside are Mike Bell, Charlie Amato, and Ron McCarthy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Goddard. And now, this fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a big martial artist, holding professional record, 23 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 144 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Hawaii, presenting the former UFC Featherweight Champion and the #1 ranked featherweight contender in the world, the challenger, the pride of Hawaii, Max Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 24 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 144 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Winnipeg, New South Wales, Australia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Okay, Alex, if you know the rules of the dressing room, you know exactly what I expect. Keep yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch, now's the time. God bless.
Woo. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
it don't get much better, man. This is about to
This is
get,
it.
oh,
This is
man.
it. This is as good as it gets in the sport.
Yes, in the sport, hands down.
Walking out of that arena on Fight Island 2 years ago at UFC 251, we were all expectant that these two would engage again. It stands to reason 25 years from now they will be talking about this rivalry series. All right, Fight Club brought to you by Timex, official timekeeper of UFC. Get early access to a limited drop of Timex UFC watches while supplies last at Timex.com. Holloway is in white, Volkanovski in the black and gold, defending a champion.
Max trying to put him on his heels right away. If you know anything about Alexander Volkanovski, you know that he will take his time, make his reads, understand how he wants the song to play, and then he'll start to fight his fight. He will never rush. He will never put himself in danger by trying to start too fast. He is completely in tune with having 25 minutes.
The next level of the Jordan Peele experience is here. Nope, in theaters July 22nd. Volkanovski with a feint, heavy style. Holloway touches the lead leg of Volkanovski. About a minute gone by round 1.
Volkanovski really set on that uppercut there as Holloway went to the body. Holloway had a lot of success with the uppercut in fight number 2. Was doing a great job of timing it as Volkanovski was entering.
Right hand gets home for Volkanovski.
A lot of feints by Max, lifting that left knee to try to draw a reaction from both. Nice combination by the champ.
Pretty good head movement defensively by Holloway.
Both guys are reading, trying to find out what improvements have been made, what changes in strategies.
Nice right hand a moment ago by Volkanovski. Good body kick from Max there.
Volkanovski was insistent that he didn't fight well in fight number 2, and he pointed to that as to why he felt like he'd be able to really control Max Holloway tonight. But Max feels like he made a ton of improvements in training camp. He's gotten so much better today that he's not even the same guy that fought him in Abu Dhabi.
That was another good right hand by Volkanovski and a good inside low kick as well. So the big shots so far have been landed by the champion. He just missed with another one.
Right hand. Volkanovski starting to find home for that right hand.
He darts in so quick. His change of speed is so good. That's another one there by the champ.
Volkanovski suggesting he has the speed advantage here on the feet. Rise to that head kick offering from Holloway.
Volkanovski's talking to him. Telling him he's saying it's just too quick for him.
Oh, good right hand by Volkanovski. Max is having a hard time with the timing.
With the speed, yeah, Volkanovski's fast. Seems a little quicker tonight.
Well, he just keeps getting better. That's the bottom line. He's throwing with that left hand and a right.
Outstanding start for the champion. Another left hand gets home.
And a right to the body as well. And most importantly, look how good he's being defensively.
Very responsible on the defensive side. He keeps getting back to space after he gets his shots off.
Short knee to the body for Holloway, controlling that right wrist of Volkanovski now. Little cut under the right eye of Holloway here in round 1.
Good right hand by Max. Another good right hand by Max. They're getting after it.
And that plays to Holloway's favor, the longer the combination, because if you're not the faster guy, you want to stay close. You want to extend everything so that your shots start to get there.
Pretty good response from Holloway late in the round. Back elbow gets home. Tonight's corner came brought to you by Body Armor, the official sports drink of the UFC. Grab one today at Casey's.
Breathe. Slow the breathing down. Slow the breathing down.
Good job. You're just going to read his volume. Yeah, you don't need to see the best. Get your legs active with all it. Okay? He's loading up. We don't need big shots right now. If you don't need to match with the big shots, we just need to get more active. Okay? You know, legs involved, makes things up. You start to load them up. The in your range, so you know you can use either your knees or you finish the elbows.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyright work is illegal and punishable under law. All right, Coach Dean Thomas, you heard what the respective coaches had to say after that round. Your thoughts thus far?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Max is very aware of that leg kick, which is why he's got his feet a little closer. But by doing so, it's just squaring his upper body up as well. And that's making him a bigger target, which is why Alex is able to get them punches off on him.
I like the corner advice telling Holloway, you don't have to match the big shots. He's got to get more active. They want him to try and overwhelm him with his activity like we had seen on so many occasions. But the problem with that is that in the first 2 fights, Volkanovski's been able to stay with that.
The speed and the angles of Volkanovski are giving Holloway problems. Good low kick.
Holloway's going to have to throw more feints at Volkanovski. Because Volkanovski, when he feels like Max is going to enter, he loads up and starts to go.
Shape Your Legend in EA Sports UFC 4. Get the Northern Scrappers update now on Xbox and PlayStation.
In these long combinations, it seemed like Volkanovski's getting to the target a little better.
Yeah, it does. Volkanovski also has that rare combination of power and volume. A lot of guys that have a lot of power, they don't have the endurance to fire high volume with that power. Volkanovski does.
Holloway's keeping that pressure on, and he's going to do that for 25 minutes. Volkanovski has to recognize that Holloway will not back up. He's going to stay in his space just like this. Now watch me inside triple Volkanovski. He's so physically strong. Holloway's got to lift the right underhook if he wants to get off the cage. Volkanovski trips, takes it back. Max is doing a really good job of attacking the hands.
Great job defensively, though, by Holloway in that sequence. Takedown defense holds up under 3 minutes here in round 2.
I'll tell you one thing that Holloway doesn't get enough credit for is his chin.
His chin is just crazy.
It's incredible.
I think that Holloway corner's asking for the right thing because he's having a bit of a problem trying to get Volkanovski. He's got to just get very active.
That short shot opened up a big cut, or so it appears.
Over the eye, Holloway.
Oh,
Yep.
that's bad.
It's leaking bad.
It's in a terrible spot.
Some definite adversity now for Holloway with that cut midway through round 2.
Oh, it's squirting out.
Yeah, it's all over his leg. Look at it.
Yeah, he's already having a hard time seeing out of that left eye.
You hear Eugene Barrett telling him to join in.
Holloway staying focused, rip the body.
That won't change. Holloway's going to continue to press.
Those kicks will work for Holloway at a distance. That's one effective weapon that I think would really serve him well to use a lot of.
Yep.
To utilize that height reach advantage. The best way is with the kicks. Man, that is a nasty cut.
Nice sequence there from Holloway. Under a minute to go in the round. Must be wild being a cut man when you see a gash like that, knowing what you've got to do in about 51 seconds.
There's going to be a ton of Vaseline in that thing. Trying to slow the bleeding. But then the moment he gets hit again, it's just going to open up.
That was a good left hook landed there by Holloway.
Yeah.
Good right hand there as well.
Holloway's getting some shots in here.
No doubt. He's undeterred.
I think he's going to probably have to take more risks now with the cut than he intended to.
Good inside low kick by the champ.
Yeah, Holloway was not expecting that. Nice advancing knee for Holloway.
Nice jab in there by Holloway.
Short left gets home for Volkanovski. We are through 10 minutes of the UFC Featherweight Championship. This Coach's Cam is brought to you by Jose Cuervo Tequila.
Got some work to do on that cut.
Breathe, so on your breathing.
Well, monitor.
Right shoulder.
Yeah.
Hey, are they saying the fight's over?
They said something like over his shoulder or something. I mean, but the Q-tip is deep inside the cut.
Here's the right hand.
Beautiful right hand now by the champ.
Perfect timing.
Okay, let's go.
Rob Monroe, as good a cut man as there is in the business.
And he stopped the bleeding, but until he gets hit again.
All right, UFC 277 closes the month for us on pay-per-view July 30th. Kenya versus Nunez 2. That is live on pay-per-view. You also have an interim flyweight championship, Brandon Moreno and Kai Kara Crunch. Tickets are available, Ticketmaster.com. We'll see you later this month, July 30th. Now, though, round 3. Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway. We will keep an eye on that cut, to say the least.
You know, we've had these 2 fights between these two. In the second fight, Holloway started really well in rounds 1 and 2. Volkanovski made the adjustments. Can Holloway do the same thing after the first 2 rounds? Alex fought so beautifully.
Jab, heavy approach from Volkanovski here early round 3. Holloway counters to the body.
It almost seems like Max's speed is off.
But it just feels like, it seems like he's trying to pick his shots and be a bit more measured, right? Everything that he's doing isn't thrown to hurt Alexander. He's trying to just touch him. Because if you remember in fight 1, Volk won by scoring points, and Max was trying to really get after him. I think he's trying to do the same thing to Alex now. Just score points.
Beautiful job there by Volkanovski defensively. He has made Max miss 68% of the time unofficially. Holloway did not miss there. Well, who should win Crypto.com's fan bonus of the night? Scan the QR code or go to Crypto.com/fan bonus and help 3 favorite athletes win up to $30K in Bitcoin. Vote now.
Holloway's mixing it up now, trying to throw more kicks at Volkanovski. I think that would really help him, because when you move as well as Volkanovski, you're not going to catch him with the hands. You got to use your legs to cut him off. Kick him on the exits. Volkanovski's speed looks tremendous tonight.
And that other eye, the right eye, appears to be bothering Holloway, largely courtesy of that Volkanovski jab. Subtle stances and
Yeah,
twisting footwork.
that was a good left hand by Holloway, caught him in the switch.
Good combination from Volkanovski. Appears the cut has now been reopened. Nice shot by Holloway to fight for that underhook.
Redigging the underhook. Holloway should be kneeing to here, but you got to be careful because Volkanovski does a great job of inside tripping. They're just both so good at defending alongside of the octagon.
Well, next Saturday, it's back to the UFC Apex. We have got a killer lightweight main event. Rafael Fiziev and the former UFC champion, the legend Rafael dos Anjos. Entire card live on ESPN. Main card, 9 p.m. Eastern. Prelims prior at 6.
We've seen a lot of Fiziev. It's a massive step up for him.
There's that Volkanovski jab yet again.
That's been his best weapon tonight. His jab has started everything for him.
Oh!
Nasty right hand.
Yep, slip and rip with the right hand for Volkanovski. Coming up on a minute to go, round 3. Great right hand from Volkanovski. He inches all the way on the way. And
It seems like Volkanovski is faster than ever.
Yeah, he seems much faster than he was in the last fight.
And it seems like Holloway is just a step behind. And I think a step behind his previous performances.
What? I just think that Volkanovski looks better.
Yes.
You know, I think he just continues to improve.
And even defensively, look how he blocked that right hand.
Max is so good normally at overwhelming people with activity. But because you know Volkanovski's not going anywhere, you got to really measure how you approach.
I thought maybe there was a knee from Holloway that might have caused a cut on Volkanovski. Perhaps that's Max's blood. Waning seconds here of round 3. High kick from Holloway, partially blocked. The right hand got through. 15 minutes out.
Let's take a look here at that beautiful jab from the champion. And here's a right hand. It's just Alexander Volkanovski getting off first repeatedly, over and over again. And that has been the story of these rounds so far. Look at that jab. And Max just can't seem to find his rhythm.
We're just needing more of it. Waiting on him. He's getting off first. And he's looking good. Okay, not wrong. Okay, you gotta go. Okay, just try to follow the counter. Join him up. It's so far for you to be first. Okay, it's time to mix it up. Put it all together. You gotta use your knees. You gotta use your legs. But you gotta mix it up together. Okay, you're allowing him to just ski and get off first with his hands. Just punches. Put it together. Now it's time to make a change. Put it volume. Put it all together.
Round 4 is brought to you by Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0, the official electric trimmer of UFC. Visit manscaped.com now. So Joe Ryland Lazar's there in the corner. Max Holloway wants him to mix up the weapons here as we hit the championship rounds.
Yeah, he wants him to increase the volume, mix up the weapons, and you hear Max, he understands. They're saying it's not good, it's not good for us.
They're saying it. They can, at least they're being honest with him. They're telling him how the fight's going. Right now, Alexander Volkanovski is fighting a beautiful fight. You know, me and my family, we love Max Holloway. And I just got a text message that, hey man, this dude's really good. And he is. Volkanovski is showing a different level tonight.
And you see he's getting better in terms of his land percentage as the fight goes on. Definitely no cut on his forehead, by the way.
And you don't know how much that affected Holloway. The cut, bad cut, blood dripping into the eyes.
Yeah.
But it's not deterring him from pressuring forward, right? The one thing you'll never question is the toughness of Max Holloway.
Landed a knee and then a right hand did Holloway.
He just can't wait on Volkanovski. I mean, he's got to empty the gas tank and put everything he has towards the champion.
Just like his corner told him. They said, we cannot wait and let him go first. They understand that when you attack, there's risk in that. But it's better than sitting and waiting because the kid's so fast. And he is so accurate. The guy's landing at an absurd rate tonight.
Well, he just keeps getting better. That's the bottom line with Volkanovski. Since he's won the title and all the challenges he's faced, Green Zombie, the way he did Brian Ortega, his performances have been just outstanding. And tonight, he's on another level.
And you see his vision, Daniel, his timing, his anticipation, almost like an NFL quarterback. The game slows down.
There's a couple of good kicks by Max.
Yeah. And Max, like I said, Max is laying in there, but it's just the ability of Volkanovski to get 2-3 off before Max gets his shot going, like that. And then he gets back to his face. That was a nice left hook there by Holloway.
Body kick for Holloway.
Another kick. He needs a lot more of that.
Yep. More kicks.
I mean, you gotta think he's down 3 rounds. We're here at the halfway point in the championship rounds of the 4th. And Holloway's got to do something really big.
Yeah, he's got to go to work, really try to press, try to find an opportunity to latch onto a submission, try to land something that hurts Volkanovski. Because right now, Alexander Volkanovski is fighting beautiful and also really pulling away from Max.
That was beautiful timing right there. But look at the champion's defense and the physical strength.
Yeah.
And he is just such a tank at 145.
Sometimes we like to tell the viewership that Alexander Volkanovski, when he played rugby league, was 214 pounds for the Royal girls.
That's a good combination there by Holloway.
Very nice with the high kick at the end. He didn't have a lot on it, and there's a nice right hand by the champion. Max is having a hard time with that right eye now, it looks like. Looks like it's busted up as well.
Good spinning attack to the body for Holloway.
I can hear the corner of Holloway. I'm watching him. They're telling him, don't wait, just go, throw some knees.
Oh, man.
But that's the problem in going first, right?
Right.
Volkanovski's so accurate.
He's just a step ahead, and quite a bit faster at this point. I mean, it's the question, like, did he get faster? Did Max get slower? Or is his timing just impeccable? Or is it all the above?
Yeah. It's to watch the fight, and we watch Max Holloway fight right now. He's not fighting a bad fight. Alexander Volkanovski is just fighting at a different level. And Max Holloway's in here in the 4th round. If any other featherweights in here right now, fight's done. But I think that speaks to the grit of Max Holloway, the determination, and less about a deterioration of skills. And I think Alexander Volkanovski, like you said, has gotten faster, better, more accurate as he has spent time at the top. But you don't win 22 fights in a row for nothing.
That's a good right hand by Max.
Yes.
He's been very close to landing a big right hand that potentially could change the complexion of the fight. But Volkanovski told us this week, as Max spins again, you know, he has so much confidence in what he's seeing. 20 minutes down.
I don't know what he just said to him there.
One more round. Sit. Set.
When you look for the finish, okay? You don't have to be reckless, but you gotta pressure, you gotta stay inside, you gotta keep moving, you gotta pick those opportunities. You gotta pick those opportunities, and that's by staying busy. Okay, wait, he's gonna post to it now. Okay? Hey, this is everything right here. Okay? Everything you have. Okay? You're smarter. Okay? You're better. You just gotta go. Your pace, you gotta go, Max. MMA, let's go. Put it together. Put it together. Gotta go levels, gotta go running singles, everything we got. Okay, we need this finish. Let's go. I gotta wait for the score.
UFC 276 Adesanya versus Cannoneers, presented by Modelo, approved for those with a fight experience. All right, so it all comes down to this on 5th and final round. We'll see if Max Holloway can rally. In all likelihood, he needs a finish to avoid going 0-3 against the champion Alexander Volkanovski. And now the onus is on Max Holloway to get off first. Inside leg kick for Volkanovski.
You heard his corner telling him, Max, we got to go for the finish. You know, they said, don't be reckless, but we got to go try to chase something here. They said, expect him to coast, but it does not look like level change there by Holloway. That's something different.
Volkanovski has not attempted a takedown tonight.
He's been in the clinch a few times, but never attempting to get the fight to the ground. Now he finds himself chest to chest. Holloway's done a good job defending in this position, though.
That is a quick minute off the clock, though, to begin round 5.
I watch Alexander Volkanovski, and I'm really in awe at his improvements. It's when you're the champion, you want to keep your belt, you want to get better. But how does he avoid just any lapse at all?
Yeah.
Right? It seems like every day he's focused on skill improvement, cardio better, everything. Even Eugene Behrman, I'm watching him, he's like,
yeah, right.
This guy looks tremendous.
The top 8 pound-for-pound fighters on the UFC rankings are in the building tonight.
Yeah.
Most people believe Kamaru Usman is that guy. But man, if Alexander Volkanovski has not continued to close that gap with this type of performance, still 3 minutes to go, but...
He certainly has. He's certainly moving into that second position, if he's not already there. But this performance tonight is extraordinary.
It's the best we've ever seen him look.
And if we didn't know how good Max Holloway is,
Yeah.
maybe it would be deceiving.
Yes. Absolutely.
Look at that jab.
And honestly, you know, you only can have this type of night when you have somebody that's willing to get in there and fight, and that's what Holloway has done. He has never been deterred in what he was trying to accomplish out here. Just he was in there with a better man tonight. Volkanovski has never looked better.
And Volkanovski is a small cut around his left eyebrow, but other than that, it's really unmarked.
Little souvenir. Just over 2 minutes to decide the UFC Featherweight Championship.
And this has really been a virtuoso performance.
Yeah.
For all the great performances he's had, Joe, at the end of it all, they'll always point back to July 2nd, 2022 as a day that he truly etched himself in the record books, because he will go up 3-0 if Max Holloway does not finish him here. And he will have done it in a way that there will be no more questions.
Yes. That's probably the most important thing. This is not a close fight.
And certainly we would not put it past Max Holloway to build himself back up and get back here, but Volkanovski very much looking like it's going to be 3-0 over one of the other all-time greats in this division. And he lands another right hand.
Oh my goodness, now he's pouring it on.
He's not mitigating risk.
I mean, we've never seen Holloway this busted up before.
No.
I mean, his face is a mess.
It's gotten better as the rounds have gone on, too.
Incredible.
Round one, if you want to be generous, it was as close to winning a round as Max Holloway had in this entire fight. And I don't think you can give him round one. But that was as close as he got to winning a round against this guy tonight. And I don't think you can give him round one.
I mean, just the way he stepped aside and chopped out that leg, everything he's doing is beautiful. Look at that right hand. And then hands up defensively on the way out, left hand extended. He's just doing everything perfect. Following the game plan to a T. Look at that double jab. Blocks the high kick. Sees everything.
And honestly, Joe, different techniques Max Holloway has. Different approach Max Holloway has. He's not fighting a bad version of Max Holloway. He's fighting a prepared version of Max Holloway. Because in order to get to where he is right now, after taking this beating, he has to be in shape. Has to be ready. So for Alexander to do this and pitch this shutout against this version, tremendous.
Well, Max Holloway was game as hell, but the champion Alexander Volkanovski with a signature performance tonight. What now, he says to the broadcast booth?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's a good question.
We ain't got nothing for him.
What's on the line?
If he can do that to Max Holloway, like, who's next?
Who is next?
Well, we will talk about that later
Maybe
tonight, of course.
155.
And he has talked a lot about that during this fight week. This fight replay is brought to you by Sweet Sweat. Check out their website, sportsresearch.com.
You see Volkanovski with the jab here. That's the right hand that cut Max Holloway in round number 2. Some elbows and close from Alexander the Great. Another right hand by Volkanovski. Over the course of 25 minutes. Beautiful jab by Volk. And then defensive responsibility. He lands, he gets back to space where he's safe. The 1-2. Holloway had some trouble with the eyes. Both sides are battered and bruised. Hey, he showed tremendous toughness. But this night belonged to Alexander Volkanovski. He looked as good as he's ever been.
Max Holloway wearing a lot of damage in that 5th round. He had to deal with that adversity from the cut as early as round 2. Alexander Volkanovski.
He's fired up. He said he's been disrespected for 2 expletive laws. It's his house.
Boo nobody. Let him boo. Stand up for yourself.
Wow.
And I'd love to see.
Everyone listening, whether you hate me or love me, stand up for yourself. Don't ever back down.
What is heart rate when he's walking out for a title fight like this? He's got ice water in his veins. Sorry to cut you off, champ.
Ice water. Ice water in his
Unbelievable.
face.
Truly unbelievable.
Dude, Seems like this dude lives for the big moment, man.
The longtime student of Joe Lopez, his right-hand man at the freestyle fighting gym, cross-trains in City Kickboxing. Alexander Volkanovski did his part. Now the focus shifts to his teammate, Israel Adesanya. Tonight's official decision is brought to you by Nope. The next level of the Jordan Peele experience is here. Nope in theaters July 22nd. With the decision, here's Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
I'm here with the winner. I'm here with the winner and still champion, Alexander Volkanovski, with a virtuoso performance tonight. You came into this fight, a close second fight. This one was not close. You separated yourself from Max Holloway tonight.
Yeah, man, look, Max Holloway is an absolute beast. That intensity he brought, well, that we both had the last few days, I needed it. I really needed it. That's why I wasn't trying to be disrespectful in there. But I had to get in my own head because I knew I'm the best. I just need to remind myself. And hey, I want to say something. Everyone back home, everyone, I don't care if you love me or hate me, stand up for yourself. People trying to bring me down, I stood up and look at me now. No one can bring me down anymore. Stand up for yourself.
Alex, you have cleaned out this division. In defeating Max Holloway tonight and doing so in such a convincing way, it leaves you in a position where there's not a lot of challenges left at 145 pounds. What do you think about your future? Are you content to stay at 145? Because I know that you have entertained fighting at lightweight.
Hey, I just proved to you that I want to be in this octagon as much as possible. I want to be busy. I don't think this division itself can keep me busy. I want to move up, go for double champ, and I'll keep 2 divisions busy. So hey, wherever Charles, whoever gets that belt, nothing but respect. I'd love to move up, get that double champ status, and if I get both belts, I'll keep them both busy. Let's go.
Congratulations, sir, on a truly spectacular performance. The great Alexander Volkanovski, ladies and gentlemen.
The great is right.
They can't bring me down.
That post-fight interview was brought to you by VeChain, the official Layer 1 blockchain of UFC.